Right, here we have a ECG machine which came in for no power. So the model is Nidek, and it's a 3-channel machine, and the problem is with power supply board. Because how to tell whether the problem is with power supply or the main board. So it is very simple. If you there's two indication here, one is AC and one is battery. If both are not blinking or it is not coming, then you can assume that power supply board issue. And before power supply board, before you going with power supply board, you should make sure the fuse is working good and the circuit is good, and some parameters like fuses and NTC, varistor or something like that. So that is a circuit protector, and make sure everything is working good. So in this case, we're gonna open this machine and see what's inside and how that PCB looks like. And after that, we will see how to rectify the problem, and whether it will be working good or not. So let's see. Now we open the machine, and I'll tell you one by one. So this is the power supply board, because the 230 input is coming here, and the processors are here, and then it will give the output. This is some 12 volt or 24 volt or 8 volt, 9 volt, something like that. So it will go to the main board. This is a main board, and this section is called acquisition section. Acquisition means it will get the signals from your body and convert to the graph in the machine. So it will be the main module, and this is acquisition module, and this one is printer. This, as you can see, this is a printer, and this one is LCD drive, and here you can see the LCD and keypad PCB, and this is the printer. Okay, so this is the basic parts, and now we are going to check what's an issue. So as you can see, we didn't get any LED indication or something. So I just open this power supply module, and after that we will see where the complaint is. So I'm removing the power supply from the machine so that we can get a full access to repair. So for the beginners, I will tell you the secret. If you have a problem with power supply board, just go with a visual inspection, because 70% of board complaints, power supply boards, can be repaired by only visual inspection. So you have to know how to visually inspect that, and after that you can use some multimeters things, and you will succeed. So this is how the PCB looks like. Okay, so now I'm folding up the ECG machine, and right, we are just going to work in this PCB, and the requirements are the multimeter, soldering iron, and some screwdrivers, and something like that. Okay, so now the first procedure is always visual inspection. That is what I am always doing, and that is what all the electronics engineers are doing in the worldwide. So first thing first, they will see, is there any visual inspected, any parts damage or something. So as quick as I can see some damaged IC here, damaged transistor or damaged IC, something like that. So as you can see, 1 2 3 4 5 6 pins are there. And the thing is, we don't know the value of this thing, because it blasted, so we couldn't able to see the value of the transistor. So what I'm going to do is, let's remove this one and desolder from here. After that, we will see whether we can have any IC in donor boards. So we have a lot of donor boards, and if you need any donor boards, or if you need any spares, or if you need any components, you can directly WhatsApp me, and I'll be guiding you every time. And we are going to open our own shop very soon. In that shop you can see a lot of items which I'm using, and a lot of multimeters and microscopes, and little components, and whatever. So now I'm going to switch on my soldering iron, so we can remove. Okay, so okay, it will heat, and before that I will tell you the major parts in any power supply board, so that you can have a little idea about how it works. Okay, so this is a input maybe 230 or 110, depends on which country you are living. So this is a socket, and this is a fuse. How to remove? You just pull, and boom, you can see two fuses, and I already checked these fuses and it is fine. Okay, so in this case, if you are getting this fuse keep blowing, you have to check the circuit protector. And what are the circuit protectors? And this is a varistor, and this is a NTC, and some fuses. So these are the circuit protectors which you have to always see, which you have always look up. After that, if you have some short circuit in bridge rectifier or capacitor or something like that, then also the fuse will blow. So and this is a primary side, and this is a secondary side. So in case of secondary side shorted, and primary side is fine and secondary side is shorted, you can easily see through the visual inspection, or else you can easily use multimeter to test which component gets damaged, or which component opened or shorted, something like that. So it's so easy. So first thing, we should remove this IC from the board. Now it's a cleaning time. I should clean this one properly. I'm using NC thinner for cleaning the boards. I'm using it in both SMD and SMBS repairs. So you choose yours and make sure every pad is having proper connections with the board. So as I told you earlier, I'm having the donor board here, and you can see some type of transistor over here. Wait. So it looks like same one, so I think we can use this one. And here also 1 2 3 4 5 6 pins. So let's remove this one and put it here, and see whether it will work or not. Okay, now we removed this transistor IC whatever smoothly, and this is top 249YN top switch. So I don't know whether it will work in that board, but still I'm going to try, because it is the only way, it is the only guess I have now, because that part was completely damaged. So we'll put this into this board and see whether it will work or not. Okay, now we connected the IC here and solder the legs, and that's it. Then we can check whether the machine will work or not. That's it, it's all over. Now we can see front, back, and okay, now we connect this to the machine and see whether it will work. If it is not working, then we can do the alternatives, and I have this module, so we can alternate that, don't worry. So now I'm going to check this board to the machine. So now back to the connections, and then it is more simple connection. One is input and one is output, that's it. Output connections here and input like this, and hope it will work. Let's see, where is the power cord? And Okay, I have a power cable here, and let's fix here. Make sure every connections is not loose. Sometimes the blast will happen because we don't know whether that IC what we put is right or not, right or wrong. So sometimes it will get blast. So get ready. See, you hear one sound, click. And no damaged component here. How about fuse? Remove everything and remove fuse. Fuse is fine, and the fuse also fine. So now we are going to second method, which I'm going to use this one. This 5 to 24 volt variable volt, and having 4 wires, one input and one output. So I'm fixing it here, and then we'll see whether it will work. So I hope it will definitely work, and I've connected and several monitors and several power supplies, and the result was good. So we can believe that this thing uh, will solve this. Let's see. So here connection is so simple. I will explain you. It is so like this. You have to connect. You can see red and black wires. Black wire is going to capacitor minus, and red wire is going to primary coil. Primary coil is coming from here and ended up in here. So in this side, before diode, we should connect red wire. So after that, yellow and blue is going outside. So output means we can connect it in we can connect it on the capacitor or to the direct output. So in this case, we are having, in this case, we can easily connect here directly. So doesn't matter where we are connecting, but output will be the same. So practically do it. I should connect the red wire here and black wire here. Black wire to the capacitor negative. So I'm going to fix it. That's it. And the other two end, yellow is positive and blue is negative. So yellow is here positive side, as you can see this is a positive and this is negative. So yellow is going to positive and blue is negative. That's it. So it is the easiest diagram, and we can easily get the output from here. Okay, now I reduced to 12 volt by using this potentiometer here. As you can see, 203 is a potentiometer, and now the bulb is not blinking and the stable output is coming, I guess. So let's see from inside. Before that, make sure you have a room for this module. Check whether the machine is getting on. Same thing, and the light is blinking. Let's switch it on, and yes, that's it. Machine is getting on with no error and without screen flickering or something. So machine is good. So now we have to make a room for this one and close the machine. That's it. Hope you enjoyed this video, and this is how the problem we have to solve. And this is how, and in electronics there is a lot of there's a lot of alternate ways to resolve the complaint. So it is all upon you, because you have to decide what are the things you should utilize for yourself to upgrade yourself. So this is my level of repairing, and the machine is working good from today night, and tomorrow morning it will be running to see the feedback from the boards. So if you have any question, comment below and we'll do something else in the next video. Bye.